You need to see this before the last day of June. This is a critical, urgent warning for June 30th, 2025. Do not ignore this. Do not swipe away. If this message has found you, it is because your soul has been sending out a distress signal, and the universe is finally answering. What is coming is not just another new moon. We are on the precipice of the biggest lunar energy shift in millennia, and the after effects are already beginning to ripple through our reality. Most people will go about their day, completely oblivious to the monumental energetic surgery being performed on the planet, but not you. You feel it, don't you? That strange hum in the air, that low-frequency vibration that you can feel in your bones. You've been waking up between 2 and 4 a.m., your heart pounding for no reason, drenched in a cold sweat. You've had a sudden, inexplicable urge to cancel all your plans, to disconnect from the noise, to just be still. This is not a coincidence. This is your higher self, your spiritual guidance system screaming at you to prepare. The central message, the one command that is echoing from the highest dimensions down into our physical reality, is this: on June 30th, you absolutely must be alone. I am going to explain the 7 critical reasons why this solitude is not just a suggestion, but a spiritual necessity for your survival and evolution. What happens on this day will set the energetic trajectory for the rest of your life. The first and most important reason you must be in total solitude on June 30th is what we are calling the Great Cosmic Download. This new moon, in the deeply sensitive and psychic sign of Cancer, is creating a celestial alignment that acts as a direct conduit to source energy. Think of it as the universe opening up a divine fiber optic cable directly to your consciousness. Through this channel, a massive packet of data is being downloaded into your energetic field. This isn't just information, it is a new soul blueprint. It contains the light codes for your next level of evolution, the schematics for your true life purpose, and the energetic keys to unlock dormant abilities within your DNA. This is a 5D operating system upgrade for your entire being. Now imagine trying to download a critical life-altering software update on a public Wi-Fi network in a crowded, noisy cafe. The connection is slow, it's unstable, and it's vulnerable to interference, corruption, and viruses. That is what being around other people on this day will be like. Every person carries their own energetic field, their own frequency, their own static of thoughts, fears, and dramas. When you are in the presence of others, their energy fields inevitably merge with yours. On a normal day, this is manageable. But on June 30th, during this sacred download, the energy of others will corrupt your file. It will interfere with the pristine light codes meant only for you. Their fears will write themselves into your new programming. Their doubts will create glitches in your new reality matrix. You will receive a corrupted, fragmented, and compromised version of your divine potential. Solitude creates a sacred, sealed, and protected energetic container. It establishes a clean, high-speed connection directly to the cosmos, ensuring that the soul blueprint you receive is pure, complete, and perfectly calibrated for you and you alone. This download contains the answers you have been praying for, the clarity you have been desperately seeking, and the path forward you thought you'd never find. You cannot afford to have that transmission distorted. The second reason is tied directly to the first. This new moon is initiating a planetary level energetic purge, the likes of which we have never experienced. The lunar energy on this day will act as a powerful spiritual solvent, designed to dissolve and wash away centuries of accumulated karmic debt, ancestral trauma, and deeply embedded shadow programming from your cellular memory. This is not about releasing the stress from last week. This is about purging the pain of your ancestors, the wounds from your past lives, and the core limiting beliefs that have held your entire bloodline captive for generations. This process is intensely personal, deeply emotional, and profoundly volatile. It will manifest as sudden waves of unexplained sadness, flashes of anger that seem to come from nowhere, memories bubbling to the surface that are not even your own, and an overwhelming need to cry without knowing why. You must be alone to allow this process to happen unimpeded. If you are around others, one of two dangerous things will occur. First, the presence of their energy. especially if they are not consciously working with these forces, will act as an energetic dam. You will subconsciously suppress your own purge to maintain social harmony, to not make things weird, and those toxic energies will be forced back down into your system, where they will calcify and become even more difficult to remove later. Second, and even more perilous, is the risk of you becoming a psychic dumping ground. As others around you unconsciously begin to purge their own dense energies, your sensitive, open auric field will act like a sponge. You will absorb their trauma, their fear, their rage. You will leave a social gathering feeling drained, heavy and sick, not realizing that you have just taken on the spiritual garbage of everyone you were with. Solitude is an act of profound spiritual hygiene. It allows your own energetic dam to break, for the river of old pain to flow out of you freely and completely, without interruption and without taking on the baggage of others. You need to be in your own sacred space to face these old ghosts and allow the lunar tide to wash them away for good. Before we go any further, I need you to feel the truth of this in your spirit. If you are feeling this pull towards stillness, and are ready to create that sacred container for yourself, I want you to pause this video right now and type "I harness lunar energies" in the comments below. This is more than just a comment. It is a declaration to the universe. It is you planting a flag in the energetic soil of this moment, stating your intention to consciously work with these powerful forces, and to claim your sovereignty. Go ahead, type "I harness lunar energies" now to anchor this commitment. Now let's continue to build on this understanding. The purge we just discussed is not a gentle process. It is a deep, often jarring spiritual excavation. The energies being released are not light and fluffy. They are the dense, sticky and often painful imprints of survival, betrayal, loss and suffering that have been lodged in the human collective for eons. The Cancerian energy of this new moon is emotional, primal, and connected to our deepest roots and foundations. It is the archetype of the mother, the home and the inner child. Therefore, the purge will specifically target the wounds related to safety, security, belonging, and nurturing. You may find yourself suddenly grieving the childhood you never had, or feeling a profound sense of homesickness for a place you can't name, which is in fact your soul's longing for its true cosmic home. Being alone allows you to sit with this profound vulnerability without the need for a mask. You can let the tears flow. You can scream into a pillow. You can sit in silence and hold your own hand as your inner child finally feels safe enough to express its deepest pains. Trying to do this while navigating the expectations and projections of a partner, a family member, or a friend is nearly impossible. Their attempts to cheer you up or fix it will inadvertently shut down the very process that is meant to heal you. They will not understand the sacred nature of your emotional release, and in their attempt to comfort you, they will rob you of a once-in-a-millennium opportunity for a complete emotional and ancestral reset. This is your sacred work to do, and it must be done in the temple of your own solitude. This is not about being antisocial. It is about being profoundly pro-soul. It is about honoring the sanctity of your own healing journey above all else. What is being offered is a chance to emerge from this chrysalis of solitude, cleansed and renewed, with the heavy chains of the past finally broken. The third reason, which is inextricably linked to the purge, is the full-scale recalibration of your inner guidance system. On June 30th, the veil between our world and the higher dimensions will be thinner than it has ever been in recorded human history. This is not a metaphor. The frequency of the planet is rising so rapidly that the dense fog that has separated us from our psychic senses is evaporating. Your clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairaudience, clear hearing, clairsentience, clear feeling, and claircognizance, clear knowing are coming online, whether you are ready for them or not. The lunar energies of this day are specifically designed to decalcify your pineal gland, your third eye, and to fine-tune your entire being to receive a much higher and finer bandwidth of information. In solitude, you will begin to hear the whispers of your spirit guides with astonishing clarity. You will see shimmering lights or geometric patterns in your peripheral vision, which are the visible signatures of light codes and angelic beings. You will have sudden unshakable knowings about people, situations, and your next steps, a form of divine intuition that bypasses logic entirely. These are not hallucinations. This is you finally perceiving reality as it truly is. Now consider trying to tune a sensitive radio to a faint distant station while standing in the middle of a screaming rock concert. It's impossible. That rock concert is the collective psychic static of humanity. Being around other people on this day, even people you love, will bombard your newly sensitive system with their thoughts, their anxieties, their unprocessed emotions, and their own chaotic energy fields. Their inner noise will completely drown out the subtle high-frequency whispers from your soul. You will mistake their fear for your intuition. You will mistake their limiting beliefs for divine guidance. You will be unable to distinguish the signal from the noise, leaving you more confused and disconnected than ever before. Solitude acts as a cosmic noise-canceling headphone. It creates a silent, sacred space where the subtle voice of your own spirit can finally be heard. The messages you are meant to receive on this day are the new coordinates for your life's journey. They will guide you away from danger, towards opportunity, and into alignment with your highest destiny. Missing these messages because you were distracted by the psychic noise of others is a spiritual risk you cannot afford to take. This is your chance to finally get the map. Don't let someone else's static lead you astray. The fourth reason moves from the energetic to the biological. We are undergoing a profound physical transformation known as the crystalline body activation. This may sound like science fiction, but it is the deep spiritual truth of our current ascension process. For millennia, the human body has been primarily carbon-based, which holds a dense, heavy frequency suitable for the 3D world of survival and separation. The incoming light codes, supercharged by this specific new moon, are activating the dormant junk DNA within our cells to restructure our physical form into a silica-based or crystalline matrix. A crystalline structure can hold exponentially more light, process higher frequencies of energy, and is far more resilient to the dense energies of fear and negativity. It is, quite literally, the biological vehicle required to exist and thrive in the 5D New Earth. This process of cellular restructuring is the most intensive and delicate biological project your body has ever undertaken. It requires an immense amount of your life force energy. This is why so many of you have been feeling an exhaustion so deep that no amount of sleep seems to cure it. You may be experiencing strange aches and pains in your joints and bones, buzzing or vibrating sensations in your body, and a sudden need for more water and high vibrational foods. These are not signs that you are sick. These are ascension symptoms. These are the signs that your body is being rebuilt from the inside out. To allow this process to unfold with grace and efficiency, your body needs to be in a state of profound rest and zero stress. When you are around other people, you are inevitably in a state of low-grade stress. You are managing social dynamics, responding to their needs and holding energetic space for the interaction. This social engagement keeps your body in a sympathetic nervous system state, the fight or flight mode. The stress hormone, cortisol, floods your system, and this hormone is the direct chemical antagonist to crystalline activation. Cortisol literally halts the cellular restructuring process. Solitude allows your body to drop into the parasympathetic nervous system state, the rest and digest, or more accurately, the rest and rebuild mode. Only in this state of deep calm and safety can your cells do the miraculous work of transmuting from carbon to crystal. Being alone on June 30th is a direct command to your body: you are safe. All energy can now be directed to the great upgrade. Proceed with the divine transformation. Forcing your body to handle social stress while it is trying to perform this sacred biological miracle is like asking a construction crew to build a cathedral in the middle of an earthquake. It is not only inefficient, it is dangerous. Honor your body. Give it the sanctuary of solitude it needs to become the temple of light it was always meant to be. If you are resonating with this on a deep level, if you have been feeling these strange physical shifts, the deep fatigue, the aches in your bones, the new sensitivities, and you are starting to recognize them, not as a problem, but as a profound sign of your evolution, I want you to anchor this recognition right now. Go to the comments and type with intention, "I feel awaken." This isn't just for me, this is for you. It is a powerful affirmation that you are consciously accepting this upgrade. It is a message to your very cells that you are aware of the sacred work they are doing. Let the universe know you are an active participant in your own awakening. Type "I feel awakened now." Let us expand on this crystalline body activation for a moment, so you grasp the full magnitude of what you are protecting. This is not just a subtle energetic shift, it is the dawn of a new human potential. The carbon-based body is prone to disease, aging, and a limited spectrum of perception. It is a vessel designed for a limited reality. The crystalline body, however, is a vessel of light. It has a self-healing, self-regenerating capacity that we would consider miraculous. It can process information directly from the quantum field, leading to spontaneous genius and creativity. It is immune to the lower vibrational frequencies of manipulation and control that have governed humanity for so long. By choosing solitude on this day, you are not just hiding from the world, you are midwifing the birth of a new you, a new human, capable of holding the frequencies of unconditional love, unity, consciousness, and divine sovereignty. Every moment you spend in quiet retreat is a moment you are contributing directly to this magnificent biological process. You are allowing the light codes to fully integrate, to rewrite the old programming of sickness and limitation, and to build a luminous new temple for your soul to inhabit. To subject this delicate sacred process to the draining, stressful energy of social interaction would be a tragedy of cosmic proportions. You are on the operating table of the divine, undergoing the most important surgery of your existence. You wouldn't invite a party into the operating room, would you? This is the same principle. Protect your energy, protect your body, and allow this miracle to unfold within the sacred temple of your solitude. The fifth reason you must be alone on June 30th is to navigate the phenomenon of timeline splintering. This is perhaps the most mind-bending but crucial concept to understand. The intense influx of energy from this new moon portal is acting as a massive cosmic centrifuge, separating humanity based on frequency. We are no longer all heading towards the same collective future. Reality itself is fracturing into multiple parallel timeline streams. There will be a timeline of continued fear, control, and 3D limitation. And there will be timelines of 5D ascension, freedom, sovereignty, and unity consciousness. The actions you take, the thoughts you think, and most importantly, the vibrational state you hold on June 30th, will act as your energetic signature, locking you into a specific timeline trajectory for the foreseeable future. This is the great sorting. When you are around other people, you are inevitably entangled in their energetic reality, and by extension their timeline choice. If you spend this critical day with someone who is vibrating in fear, who is deeply enmeshed in the mainstream narrative of scarcity and division, their powerful gravitational pull will tether you to their descending timeline. You may have done all the spiritual work, raised your own vibration, and be ready to leap onto the ascending 5D path, but by being in their physical and energetic proximity on this specific day of energetic solidification, you risk being pulled back down with them. It's like trying to jump onto a moving high-speed train while someone is holding onto your ankle. Their fear becomes your anchor. Their limited reality becomes your cage. Solitude is the act of consciously and deliberately untethering yourself from all other timeline potentials except the one you choose. In the sanctuary of your own space, you can focus your energy with pinpoint precision. You can meditate on the future you wish to create. You can feel with every cell of your being the reality of love, abundance, and freedom that you are calling in. You are essentially tuning your own energetic dial to the frequency of the 5D New Earth timeline. On June 30th, you are standing at a cosmic train station. There are multiple tracks leading to vastly different destinations. Being alone allows you to walk calmly and deliberately to the platform of your choice, without distraction, and to board the train to your highest destiny. Being with others is like being in a chaotic crowd, getting pushed and pulled, and potentially shoved onto a train heading in the completely wrong direction. This is your moment of conscious choice. Do not let anyone else's frequency make that choice for you. The sixth reason is one of profound spiritual protection. During this intense energetic flux, your auric field, which is your personal energy shield, becomes extremely permeable and sensitive. This is a necessary part of the process. as it allows the new high-frequency light codes to enter. However, it also makes you incredibly vulnerable to what are known as energetic attachments or psychic vampirism. Not everyone is handling this energy shift with grace. Many people are in a state of deep, unconscious fear. This fear creates a kind of spiritual hunger, an energetic void within them. When they come into contact with someone like you, who has been doing the work and is cultivating a bright, high-frequency field, their energy system will unconsciously try to feed off of yours. They don't do this maliciously. It's a primal, instinctual act of energetic survival. They will latch onto your aura and begin siphoning your life force energy to soothe their own inner chaos. You will leave the interaction feeling utterly exhausted, depleted, foggy-headed, and even physically ill, while they will feel temporarily energized and better. You have just become an unwilling energetic battery for them. On a day as potent as June 30th, the effects are magnified 100-fold. A simple 5-minute conversation with a low vibrational individual could drain your energy reserves for days, critically impeding your own upgrade process. Furthermore, the thinning veil also makes it easier for non-physical low-frequency entities to attach to a person's energy field. These entities are drawn to the chaos and drama of human emotion. When you are in a group setting, especially if there are arguments, gossip, or fear-based conversations, you are essentially ringing a dinner bell for these opportunistic energies. Solitude is your most powerful spiritual shield. By remaining in your own high vibrational space, you make yourself invisible to these energy vampires, both physical and non-physical. You are keeping your aura clean, sovereign, and intact. You are preserving every precious drop of your life force energy for the most important project in the universe, your own ascension. Think of it as putting your home into lockdown during a storm. You wouldn't leave the doors and windows wide open. Being alone is the spiritual equivalent of locking your doors, battening down the hatches, and keeping your inner sanctuary safe and protected from the energetic storm raging outside. I need you to take a deep breath and truly feel the power of what is being offered to you. This is not about fear. It is about empowerment. It is about understanding the mechanics of energy so you can navigate this monumental shift with grace and sovereignty. If you understand that your energy is your most sacred resource, and you are committing to protecting it, I want you to go to the comments right now and type, "I receive." It is an acknowledgement that you are open to receiving the clarity, the protection, and the divine upgrades that are meant for you. It is a declaration that you are closing the door to all that would drain you and opening the door to all that will empower you. Go ahead and seal this intention. Type "I receive" in the comments below. Let's delve deeper into this concept of timeline choice because it's paramount. The new moon in Cancer is about creating a new foundation, a new home, not just physically but energetically. You are laying the foundation for your new reality. The feelings you cultivate in your solitude on this day are the emotional mortar that will hold this new foundation together. If you spend the day alone consciously cultivating feelings of peace, gratitude, joy, and love, you are literally building your new home on the 5D timeline of heaven on earth. Every moment you spend in that high-frequency state is another brick in your new reality. Conversely, every moment spent embroiled in the drama, fear, or anxiety of others is a brick laid in the foundation of the 3D timeline of struggle. This is not an exaggeration. You are a cosmic architect, and your feelings are your building materials. On June 30th, the cosmic cement is setting. You want to ensure that the structure you are building is the one your soul truly desires to live in. This is the ultimate act of self-love and self-responsibility. It is taking the power back from the outside world and realizing that you, and you alone, are the creator of your reality. Solitude provides the focused, uninterrupted construction site you need to build the life of your dreams. Do not let anyone else wander onto your construction site and start spray painting fear graffiti on the walls of your new temple. This is your sacred build. Protect the site, protect your vision, and build with the highest frequency materials you can muster: love, joy, peace, and gratitude. The universe will then match your blueprint and help you complete the construction with miraculous speed and grace. The seventh and final reason you must be alone on June 30th is to perform the sacred echo ritual. This is a practice that has been kept secret for generations, passed down through mystery schools, and it is being revealed to the collective now because it is so critically needed. The universe operates on the principle of resonance and reflection. What you send out, you receive back. On this new moon, the energetic fabric of reality is like a perfectly still, highly reflective lake. Whatever you project onto its surface will be mirrored back to you with breathtaking speed and precision. The sacred echo ritual is the act of consciously creating the single most powerful and pure echo you want the universe to reflect back to you for the coming cycle. This cannot be done with the chaotic ripples of other people's energy disturbing the water. It requires the absolute stillness and focus that only solitude can provide. The ritual itself is simple in form but profound in its power. In your solitude, you will distill your entire intention for your new life down to a single feeling. Not a list of wants, not a complex visualization, but one core feeling. Is it freedom? Is it unconditional love? Is it sovereign peace? Is it creative joy? Find that one core emotional frequency that represents the absolute pinnacle of your desired reality. Once you have identified it, your only task for a period of time on June 30th, be it 10 minutes or an hour, is to generate that feeling in your body as intensely and purely as you possibly can. Close your eyes, breathe, forget your problems, forget your past and just feel it, embody it. Become the living, breathing incarnation of that feeling. You are not asking for it, you are being it. In that moment you become a powerful broadcasting tower, sending out a single pure high-amplitude frequency into the cosmic field. You are dropping the perfect stone into the silent lake. The universe, in its infallible law of reflection, has no choice but to begin rearranging reality to match the echo of the frequency you have broadcast. It will begin to bring you people, opportunities and synchronicities that perfectly resonate with that core feeling. Trying to do this with others around is impossible. Their energy, their thoughts, their very presence creates discordant ripples that will distort your broadcast, creating a messy, chaotic echo and manifesting a messy, chaotic reality. This ritual is the ultimate act of conscious creation. It is you taking the divine pen into your own hand and writing the script for your next chapter. Solitude is the sacred silence required to hear your soul's true desire and the clean energetic space needed to broadcast it to the heavens without interference. So let us recap these 7 pillars of sacred solitude for June 30th, 2025. 1. The Great Cosmic Download, where you receive your new, uncorrupted soul blueprint. 2. The Planetary Energetic Purge, where you release deep ancestral and karmic trauma without absorbing the pain of others. 3. The recalibration of your inner guidance system, allowing you to hear the subtle whispers of your soul without psychic static. 4. The Crystalline Body Activation, providing the deep rest your physical form needs to undergo its miraculous cellular upgrade. 5. Navigating the timeline splintering, consciously choosing your 5D ascension path without being anchored to a lower frequency. 6. Profound spiritual protection, shielding your permeable aura from energetic vampirism and attachments. And 7. Performing the sacred echo ritual, broadcasting a pure, powerful intention to manifest your highest reality. Each of these reasons on its own is compelling enough to seek solitude. Together they form an undeniable spiritual imperative. This is not about hiding from the world in fear. It is about stepping fully into your power as a sovereign creator being. It is about honoring the sanctity of your own evolution. It is the deepest act of self-love you can perform at this pivotal moment in human history. You have a choice to make. You can heed this call. You can clear your schedule, inform your loved ones that you need a day of sacred silence, and prepare your space. You can unplug from the matrix, turn off the news, silence your phone, and turn your attention inward. You can create a sanctuary for yourself where you can allow the downloads, the purges, and the upgrades to happen with grace. Or you can ignore the feeling in your gut. You can carry on as normal, immerse yourself in the noise and chaos of the collective, and allow this once-in-a-millennium wave of cosmic energy to crash over you, leaving you feeling battered, confused, and energetically compromised. You can allow the corrupted files, the psychic attachments, and the timeline anchors of others to define your path forward. The choice, as always, is yours. But the universe is sending this message to you now, with such urgency, because your soul is ready. It is ready to release the old to receive the new, and to take a quantum leap into its true purpose. All that is required of you is to create the space, to be still, to be alone. You are standing on the edge of everything you have ever dreamed of. The portal opens on June 30th. It will not wait. Be prepared to step through it, unburdened and alone, into the dawn of your new reality. The biggest lunar energy shift in millennia is not just beginning, it is calling you by name. Will you answer? Before we end, I want you to make one final powerful commitment to yourself and to this community of awakening souls. This journey is not meant to be walked in isolation forever, but these pivotal moments of upgrade require us to be our own anchor. If this entire message has resonated with the deepest part of your being, and you are committing to honoring yourself with solitude on this sacred day, I want you to go to the comments one last time and type the most powerful affirmation of all: I am ready. This declares to all levels of your consciousness, and to the universe itself, that you accept this mission. You accept your power. You accept your divinity. You are ready to become who you were always meant to be. Like this video, if it brought you clarity. Share it with anyone you feel is ready to receive this urgent message, and be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications, because the information coming through in the days ahead will be absolutely critical for navigating the world that emerges after this shift. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being brave enough to choose your own light. I honor the divine journey you are on. Be still, and know, I am ready.